What happens when you take the world of Marvel with its beloved characters, iconic locations, and deep roots of lore and combined it with the sweet first taste of dopamine that I experienced as a child, as I ripped open packs and packs of trading card games, hoping and searching for a holographic. Mix these two together, and you get Marvel Snap. Here is my opinion and everything I learned after playing 1,000 games of Marvel Snap. Now, at first, I was a little hesitant to pick up a new game, especially a card game. I mean, in my previous last few years, I wasn't exactly bursting with excitement to play card collecting games, as it can be expensive, time-sucking, and then just confusing. But to my surprise, guys, Marvel Snap is really none of those things. It's pretty easy to pick up. It's really fast and really energetic gameplay. But on top of that, it's really free-to-play friendly and not really expensive, which was by far the biggest highlight. The object of the game is simple. Use a deck of only 12 cards to win 2 out of the 3 locations. As you play your cards to the location, it adds its power, and well, your goal is to have more locations than your opponent at the end of the 6 turns. Sounds pretty basic, yeah? Well, it is at first glance, but there's a beautiful amount of depth to it and a lot of strategy that I just wasn't expecting. Now, the core gameplay is pretty damn fun and really addicting, and the best part is the matches are about 3 minutes long, which is why I gravitate towards mobile games, something that I can do to have fun, whether I'm like going to the bathroom or just trying to kill some time before I have to go somewhere. That was the whole draw to me. And the best part is this is a mobile game and it'll have a PC client. Through my time of playing over 1,000 matches of this game, I can say that insane plays feel absolutely amazing and just a serotonin rush. Whereas at the same time, the sting from just a terrible play or defeat doesn't last as long because, well, the games move so quickly. However, in my opinion, the best part about this game and really what got me hooked is what you're playing for in each and every match. Now, whether you win a match or lose, you will gain materials to upgrade your cards to visually enhance them. This in turn will level up your overall collection level and earn you new cards simply by just playing. However, if you manage to win, you also get the opportunity to collect these bad boys. This is the ranking system within Marvel Snap. These are cosmic cubes that you can use to climb up and down the ranks as you continue to grow your cards collection. And this is why the game is awesome. Hear me out. Every single time, regardless you enter a match of Marvel Snap, you are anting up or wagering 1 cosmic cube. Now, the best part is you can retreat at any time and lose that 1 cosmic cube, or you can last till turn 6, see how the game ends, and then you're going to be wagering up to 2 cubes. However, just like poker, if you have yourself a great hand, why not make the game and the stakes a little bit more interesting by snap? When you snap, you're going to force pressure on your opponent by doubling the odds. Now, instead of 2 cubes, you'll be playing for up to 4 cosmic cubes. And if they decide to snap as well, you just took that 1 measly cube all the way up to 8, making every single moment way more tense and nerve-wracking because you have way more on the line. But you only snap if you feel confident. Or do you? Like, if you have a great hand, go ahead and snap and play for the big pot. But also, you can just bluff. Let's say I get garbage cards and I'm not going to be able to win the game, but I snap and the opponent doesn't know that, so they retreat. And then I get 1 or 2 cubes in the process. Quickly want to say, to organize my content, I have a brand new channel created down in the description and the comment section called Cozy Snap. I believe I'll be putting in loads of how to play and different content, even pre-release, guys. So go ahead, do me a huge favor, go subscribe to that. I'll be starting the videos next week if you want to get alerted when those drop. So with all that being said, the game is short, sweet, and addictive, but what about the cards themselves? Now, I kid you not, like half the time I forget I'm playing a card game because the cards themselves are so damn beautiful that they're just easy to look at, and then the animations of the game really pull everything together. If you've played Hearthstone, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and the ex-director of that game did create this one as well. Every card in Marvel Snap has an energy amount to play the card, and as each turn passes by, you gain 1 more energy. You need to use it or lose it, and you can go ahead and play multiple cards in 1 turn. On the right side, you can see a power number associated with it, so you can see the strength of a card. In addition to the energy and the power associated with it, most of the cards also have an ability that's going to go ahead and drastically change the pace of the game, such as Magic, who adds a turn 7 to the game and completely wipes away any strategy in a turn 6 base game. Or Spider-Man, that stops the opponent from playing cards at that location for an entire turn. Or even someone like Ultron, where you play him in the middle location and he surrounds the entire field with bots. Now top that off with the 3 locations changing every game, and there's so many locations that drastically change as well. This all adds up to you just a ton of replayability. Like maybe you want to play a deck that moves your cards around, powering them up as you're using someone like Doctor Strange to get their power level even higher. Or maybe a deck that destroys the cards only to make them stronger the second time you play them, such as Deadpool. Now, going back to what I said earlier, the feeling of getting a new card really brings back that nostalgic feeling of card collecting in the late 90s that a lot of us got to feel. And the best part is the way you acquire new cards is by upping your collection level, which you can do by just playing the game. Now, because it is a free-to-play game, there is a bottleneck that is credits. You get a steady income of them, and we'll have to see when the game launches fully. I forgot to mention, the game doesn't come out until sometime before the end of 2022. I expect it to come out in the next couple of months. But again, it doesn't feel like the credits take too long to get. And truly, especially if you come from a hero collector game, it feels very free to play. You get a new card, you get to add it to your deck instead of leveling and throwing in potions and abilities and all that stuff. You get a card, you get to play a card. Lastly, you can also get these unique variants that you can also level up to go ahead and get the collection score up to go ahead and personalize your deck. Maybe you're a fan of classic pixel look or Chiba or even like a badass MCU art. Me personally, I'm just like a sucker for the 16-bit graphic era, but I've not gotten a lot of pixel cards, so I don't know how hard it is to get some of the variants, but albeit a lot of fun. So the final verdict. After 1,000 games of playing Marvel Snap, I find myself still enjoying it each and every time I pick it up. Now, I played on the iPad and BlueStacks, and I do know it is coming to PC, so I'm excited about that. And I'm just ready for global release. Truly a game that I can have a ton of fun with in a short amount of time, and it has the right amount of challenge for my competitive nature. Be on the lookout for Snap dropping soon, and as I said previously in the video, if you guys want to see a full dedicated channel towards Marvel Snap, I happen to make one, and I plan on doing tons of content, even pre-release, and you can go ahead and see the channel right here and down in the description below if you want to go ahead and check out more Marvel Snap videos. That's where they're going to be. You know, unless this video like blows up, I'm going to be putting them on that channel. That way I can kind of organize my gaming content. Hopefully you guys like the kind of review and how to play and my overall thoughts and opinions on Marvel Snap. Comment down below with an emoji what your feelings are about Marvel Snap if you're excited. And I'll see you on Cozy Snap and playing live on Twitch.